So what do I have to do to get you to change your mind and come with me?
Well, I think you're on the right track.
Paris in January? They write songs about it, you know.
It's April.
Well, so we'll hang around till April.
The children, my job.
There you go, getting bogged down in reality
Well, I
again.
have a job, and I want to make sure the trial is covered accurately and fairly.
You know that I know that's important to you.
I know. I also have to talk to Julie and let her know that I'm doing it and that things aren't going to get distorted.
Yeah, well, at least while I'm missing you, I'll know that you're fighting the good fight.
Mm-hmm. I will be. I've got to go get a few things upstairs. And listen, we have to make a pact that you're not going to have any fun while you're in Paris.
What?
No fun.
You're missing me too soon.
Hey, last of my stuff.
Come on in, man. Oh, don't thank me. Because while you're here, I got a job for you.
Yeah?
And I want you to watch out for Eden while I'm gone.
You want me to?
You can have a problem with that?
You think I'm going to be any good at it? I mean, I seem to be screwing everything up here, and you want me to look after Eden?
But you didn't screw up, right? You were set up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you really believe me, man.
Of course I believe you.
Yeah, I didn't think there was any of course about it. I mean, they found the stuff in my room, and the guys you work with say I did it.
No, the guys I work with said that they found the stuff in your room. Nobody was saying how it got there. That remains to be seen.
All right, well, how do I go about looking after Eden? I mean, I want to help and all, but I don't know a whole lot about kids.
No, the kids are covered. It's just that I want to know that you're going to be home here early every night, unless you've got a good reason not to be. And just keep your eyes open for how things are going with her right now.
Is there something wrong?
Hi.
Hi?
Oh, I was just telling Amato here that I want him home early, and I want him to keep his mind on his business, and things should be fine.
You know, I have a flash forward of what you're going to be like when our kids are teenagers. You're going to be an old fogey, aren't you?
So, dear, you were just leaving while we're having our man-to-man talk here?
Yes, I was leaving. I called Julia to let her know I'm covering the trial, and she got real excited. She wanted to talk to me.
Is something wrong?
I don't know. I'm going to go find out. Take care. Don't let him boss you around.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
When she said at a trial, did she mean the Dash Nichols thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what she's talking about.
Huh. No, I don't know much about the guy, but he don't seem the type.
Since when does a rapist have to seem like a type? I'm sorry, man. You don't know. Most people don't. They just don't know. Hey, man. Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, sure, no problem. What's up?
Well, have you heard about Amato and the stolen stereos?
Yeah, I went down to the station. Blake told me. He said Amato's moving in here.
Yeah, over the garage as of today. But I don't think he did it. He says he was set up.
Yeah, no, he was setting himself up. Pretty good to be set up. I saw him at the frat, drinking games, frat type stuff.
Well, he admits that he was drinking that night. He was drunk, he said, but I don't think that the guy's a thief, man. I know he's not that kind of guy.
I don't either. So, what do you want me to do? Keep an eye on him? Why you go?
Yeah, well, you don't need to keep an eye on him here, but...
Or down to the station?
Well, if someone is trying to set him up, make sure it doesn't happen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, listen, Michael. You took a leave of absence.
Yeah, I just started back this week.
Uh-huh. Was that because of Nikki's death?
No, it was, I was doing a private thing for somebody, as a mistake, you know, private work. It's never as, neat as police work.
I've never heard a cop describe police work as neat either.
Yeah, but, you know, it's not the same level of involvement. I got suckered into it, and, the whole thing's just been a mess from beginning to end. People, you know, they're so weird. They do strange things.
Is this new insight for you?
You know, I really miss talking to you, the warmth, the incredible warmth.
Oh, are we talking? I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were talking. I thought we were muttering and beating around the bush here. I didn't realize we were having a conversation.
All right. I can't talk about it because it is private.
Uh-huh. Well, forgive me for pressing, but might it have something to do with Cassandra Benedict? I heard through the grapevine that you were checking her prints. What would that be about?
Ginger has got a big mouth.
Yes, Ginger has a big mouth. And what is going on here? Or do you regularly check fingerprints of women that you're about to take out?
Are you following me? I went out with her twice.
Don't mistake me. I don't understand her, and I'm extremely curious about her relationship with the Capwells.
Meaning?
Yeah, I guess it just surprises me. They tend to be very slow to recover from betrayal as a clan. And yet here we have a case where Cassandra kept her mouth shut all the time. Kelly and then Eden were facing that murder charge.
Yeah.
She was in the house that night and didn't bother to mention it to anybody, and no one in the family seems to remember that or care about it, but me.
Yeah. That's another unanswered question.
Yeah. I mean, for all I know, it could be just down to Mason. Maybe they feel that she's the only thing keeping him together these days, and so why rock the boat?
No, wait, that's what they think.
From what I hear, she has been his right arm.
Yeah.
You don't seem too thrilled about that?
Should I be? Look at what Mason did to Julia.
I'm sorry that we had to meet here.
No, it's okay.
Look, just the boxes all over the house, and Samantha keeps running in and out.
Boxes?
Yeah, I'm going to be moving out as soon as I find a place.
You're moving out of the beach house?
It's already decided. And I don't want to talk about that now. I want to talk about the coverage of the trial.
Okay, well, I want you to know that the reason that I'm doing this is so it's covered correctly. I can watchdog the other channels so that there's no distortion.
No, I figured all that when you mentioned it before, but I also figured something else.
What?
I want you to interview me on the air. I want to talk about what happened and what I'm going through. And not just me, not just an interview. I would like for you to do a series of segments on rape.
I know that there's a great need to talk about it, but I don't know that television's the right
I'm
forum.
not using this as a form of therapy, Eden. I want to let people know what a woman goes through when she tries to enlist the help of the justice system and has to talk to people like Keith Timmons and persuade them to press charges. And it's a little hard for me not to get on the soapbox about
Julia,
this.
I can do that without actually having to physically put you on camera.
Would you talk about what happened, about the rape?
Maybe, if it was pertinent to the story.
But you can take it and I can't?
Julia, it's not new for me. I'm not going through a trial like you are. And I said maybe. I don't know that I could. I mean, even now the feelings sneak up on me.
Can I talk to you about my feelings?
You know you can.
Ever since this happened, I see the way the people that love me look at me. And I know that they would have done anything to stop this from happening. But the worst part is that they don't trust me anymore.
That's not true.
Well, let me finish. I get weepy and my voice gets strident. But I am not out of control. I am in as much control as I can be in under the circumstances. But nobody trusts me to act or speak. They treat me like I'm going to go over the edge at any moment, and I feel strangled.
And it's very irritating when well-meaning friends try to protect you. Like going on the air and telling your story for you.
I I know you understand. And I understand that you're just trying to help me. We just understand each other all over the place, don't we? This stinks.
Yeah, this stinks.
You know, women are always put in this position where they have to walk this fine line between feeling their feelings or caving in. If I'm in control, I'm rigid. If I can't stop crying, I'm losing it.
You know, Julia, I gotta be honest with you. I really hate those reporters that go on the air and put a mic under somebody's face and say, how does it feel to be raped?
You're not putting or shoving any kind of mic in my face. I'm volunteering. And I don't want to talk about the rape. I want to talk about the legal system.
Yeah, but Julia, once you go on camera, you have given up every right to protect yourself from the questions that they ask you, from what they say about you.
You've warned me.
And you still want to do this? Are you sure you don't want to think about it a little bit more?
Don't you think I can make my own decision?
Oh, hell. Here goes.
And what it keeps coming back to is that I knew Dash, I slept with him, and the prevailing masculine attitude is that that means he couldn't have raped me.
Well, that attitude is bull.
I look at Dash's face in the courtroom with that hangdog expression, and I know nobody believes me.
I do.
The real problem with the legal system is that, thank God, it's designed to keep people from being unfairly tried and convicted. I mean, the rules of evidence, due process. You can't just point the finger at someone and have them carted off.
You know, there is a deep cultural myth. You know, women and men still think that women are subservient to men.
You see, it's like this. I slept with Dash once. And in his mind, Keith's mind, at that moment, I handed over my free will to him. And all the legal questions that should be asked aren't. Because then they'll violate his rights. So you see, it just confirms that myth. That if he didn't leave any marks, then it wasn't really rape. Maybe a part of me believes that too.
No, don't do that. Julia. Don't backtrack and try to make this your fault, because it's not.
I wonder if men know. If they comprehend what it's like to be weaker. To be physically weaker. To know that no matter how hard you fight or struggle, that you will lose. He held me and I couldn't move.
Julia, I'm sorry.
Oh, fabulous. Make my day.
Medicine? Well, that's incredibly awkward. Mason and Cassie.
You know what else? Some raccoons got into my garbage last night, and this morning they gave me a citation for trash violation.
Yeah? Hello? 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 Yeah, it's twice today, pal.
What is she doing now?
I think she's making some sort of presentation.
Probably in Japanese. Probably in haiku.
Don't make me laugh. Mason's staring right at me.
The trash citation sent me around the bend.
I guess I don't really have to worry about you, do I?
Eden, if this is symptomatic of the deepest kind of psychosis, let it be. How long it's been since I've laughed. You don't know the evil that I wished to befall him. But even I didn't wish Cassandra Benedict. I'm sorry. I know you like her.
Well, Mason is my brother, and I love him, but he is such a jerk.
Yeah, he is a jerk.
I'm sorry, I really am. Is this going to change things between us, Julia?
Yes.
Oh, it hurts me so. I know there are two sides to every story, but Mason's completely wrong, and you are completely right.
That's not true.
Well, it's just the way I feel about him right now. What a crud. Oh, I stopped you from laughing.
It was a brief and welcome relief. And it wouldn't have happened with anyone else.
Well, I think we could probably go now. We've kept our dignity intact. We wouldn't be accused of running.
Good idea.
Oh, one other thing. I don't think that Cassie means anything to him. I think he's just rebounding after the divorce. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Let's go.
And Mason has some fabulous plans for tie-in to the local business community. Why don't you tell them about that, Mason? Mason?
Ma chérie, it's been such a long time. I thought that you were dead. But thank heaven, I found you.
Hi.
Hi.
How's Julia?
All standard phrase as well as can be expected.
And how are you?
Fine.
Don't just toss me a fun. I want to know the truth. Are you really up to handling this trial?
Well, I wasn't sure until I talked to Julia, but yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
Feel a lot better if you'd stick around.
Vice versa. You sure I can't change your mind? Think about some long walks by the Seine. You got Paris
Don't
when it
talk to me
drizzles.
about this. It's not fair. I mean, and what kind of police department extradites prisoners from Paris?
Well, it's a very upscale police department.
Well, I'd feel a lot better if you were going to Ulaanbaatar or Muncie, Indiana.
Don't pick on Ulaanbaatar. They got enough problems there.
Are you packed?
Yes.
No. Here. It's for the plane.
Well, thanks. But I don't really need a book, you know. I'm planning on flirting with the stewardesses the whole way.
You're so mean. I can't believe you're going to Paris. I mean, that's our city.
Well, you don't think I'm going to have a good time, do you?
No.
I'm going to be thinking of you and the children the whole time. I'm going to find the only place in town with bad food and no atmosphere.
Promise.
I promise. Speaking of the kids, they're at my mom's.
Yeah?
I told them that they could go to the airport with us, so we'll have to go pick
What,
them
is it
up.
time to go now?
No. You know how compulsive I am about planes. I got ready early, and it turns out I have an hour before I have to leave.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah. Well, I guess I could start this. Why do you always give me police books? Do I give you television journalist books?
I mean, this is a joke, right? You have an hour before you have to get on your plane, and you're going to start your book?
Well, I don't have to. Do you have something you need me to do? Some chore or something?
You are a pig! You're a pig!
I'm a big one.
You're a big pig!
You're a big big pig, baby.
You are mine.
And it is unfair. It's terrible that I get to go to Paris and you don't. I feel awful
Yeah,
about this.
it really is.
I mean, you like French things so much.
I know. French fries.
Les frites.
French bread.
Le pain français. Le champagne français.
Well, how'd you do that?
Don't thank me yet. It's nice and cold, but I screwed up. I wasn't thinking clearly.
Well, you're doing rather.
No, I'm not doing well. You won't believe this. I left the glasses up by the bed. What was I thinking of?
Well, I can't. I don't know. Sweet. Here you go. Last one up, a rotten egg.
Eden, don't do that. Eden, wait a second. That's not fair. You have a head start. I'm holding the bottle. And I'm going to miss you so much, I'm paralyzed.
Me too.
Yeah. But at least you'll be the rotten egg. You ready?
No.